welcome back. Hope you're all well. I just want to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers. It's been brilliant the last week. There's loads come aboard, and big thank you to all my old subscribers, because as I always say, without the old subscribers I'll be back down to nothing. And we're over the 950 mark now, so that's good news. You know, I mean, we're heading towards that 1,000, which is the goal. If we can get there this year, I'll be really chuffed. If we don't, we just carry on as normal, don't we? You know. So big thank you to everyone who's pressed that subscribe button, and if you haven't, press it and ring the bell. You know all the usual stuff. I'm not going to go on about it now. We'll do that at the end, don't we? Sometimes. So yeah, and I've got some good news for anybody who's interested in the Fast Hater project. Some really good news. There's a gnat flying around. I bet it's right in front of the screen. It's about there. I don't know. Perhaps we're out of the way. There's a gnat in there, and there's a bee in the corner as well. So yeah, right. Let's see if I can move a few things and get them out of the way. Yeah, as I was saying, I had some good news on the hater. We'll talk about that in a minute, or the Fast Hater project. I've got some good news for that. For anybody who's interested, I'll tell you about that in a second. I just want to mention first of all, remember I've got my pad, but you know I'm like, I'll wander off onto a different subject and then forget to tell you. So videos, I have done loads of videos while we've been locked down. I haven't uploaded, well I have uploaded, but you know what I'm saying, I haven't put them on because as you know, I've got my grandson Kai with us. Hear the pigeons? And I've got my grandson with us, and it's fine when I'm recording and doing stuff, it's fine, we deal with it. But where I do me uploading and all that stuff, it's just a little bit awkward. There's a little tight spot I've got with, I literally sit in a cupboard what is 2 foot across under the stairs, and I actually sit in a door frame, you know what I mean, something like this, and have him on my lap and whatever jumping about. It's a little bit awkward. So the videos have been, I think, very slow. I think I've only probably put one up since we've been locked down. So yeah, so I've got plenty of videos, they're all ready to go, and you'll start seeing them sort of next week. I'm guessing, I'm not sure, you know, when this is going to go up. So yeah, I'll get this up as soon as I can. But yeah, and then like I say, there's plenty of videos. There's mower repairs, them haters, you know, them green mowers. I've got them. Some videos on them, what I've been doing. I've been repairing all kinds of things, from washing machines to bloody hoovers to you name it. I've just been going around the house repairing bits and pieces and all kinds of things. I've recorded quite a bit of it. I must admit, have 2 weeks where I didn't record nothing, because I just thought I've got so much stuff in here, I'll never get it on here. You know, you know what I mean. So I have got quite a bit of stuff to put on. The 12 horsepower on the Murray, I did the video of the start motor being changed, and if you watch that video, you'll know that I tried to start it with some carb cleaner, and it didn't want to fire up. And I did have a spark problem, there's no doubt about it. I had a spark problem, but I solved that quite quick, and realised that the compression was low on it. It felt on a flywheel like I've got plenty, but it was only 25. It's only 25 pound, so it was pretty crap. And so anyway, so the engine's off, and I've done a video of stripping the top end down, and you'll see what the result was and all the rest of it. I'm just waiting for head gasket, but I'm waiting. I haven't ordered it yet, and the post is a bit slow, so that video will be coming, but it might be a week or so before it gets put up. But I've only got to wait for the head gasket. It's all clean and it's all ready to go. It's sitting on the lift over there, and then once that engine's back, I'll get it up and running. We'll run it up on the bench, won't mess about, and then we can put it in Project Charlene, and we can get building that, what I'm really looking forward to now. A lot of this is because I wanted to go to a couple of places this year and try them out with other people, but that's not happening now. A lot of shows have been cancelled and whatever else you can imagine, so there's no real rush for them as such. Fast Hater I want to get done, obviously, for obvious reasons. I want to do it, run it, and probably sell it. So yeah, I want to get that done. Yeah, I'll come back to you in a second. Just a second. I just need to sort something out, and then I'll let you know what the good news is for the Fast Hater project. Right, now the good news for the Fast Hater project. If you see the last video of the Fast Hater project, you'll know that I built the back end of the chassis, just a square basically, and it sorted that bend angle problem out. Got that done, so I know roughly where everything is now. But my main worry has been, more or less been from the start, is an axle for it. But with the lockdown and nobody working, you know, I don't want to be spending money on an axle. I'm getting another axle, but I need that in position so that I can basically what the bloody hell am I at? Weld the frame underneath, and the axle hangers and all this sort of stuff, and get the engine in where I want it to be, make sure everything lines up with sprockets and on the axle and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, all the common sense stuff really. But like I say, because of what's going on in the bloody world, it's been awkward about getting an axle, so it sort of held me up a bit. And Keith, literally, I've just got off the phone with Keith just before I started the video, and it basically given me the billy goat. We've got a bit of a deal going on with stuff, but I'll tell you about that a bit later. Well, I'll sort of explain it a bit later, I should say. Yeah, so now I've got the billy goat, so I'm going to have the axle of the billy goat on the Fast Hater. It's got the same size wheels on it as the original Hater, so the original mower. So therefore it will look right. It comes with a trolley. The trolley's got the same wheels as the front of it. I have got a funny feeling they're slightly different dish on them, but we can see what looks better on them. Plus it gives me a spare set of wheels and whatever, you know. I don't think the tyres are any good on any of them, to be honest with you, but we'll worry about that later on. But now it gives me the axle, so I can get it in the right position and the engine in the right position, like I say, and we can get on with that project. Once I've built the frame up enough to get the axle on, the engine in, it is basically a matter of converting the steering on it, putting a brake on it. What else we've got to do? Obviously all the wiring off of the bike's got to come off, be stripped off of the bike, and the engine's got to be up and running. I've got a funny feeling I need to put a clutch in the lift van, motorbike engine. I think I've got to do a clutch on that because I can't remember testing it, and I think rather than bugging about, I'll just replace it. I've got a funny feeling it's locked up. I don't know if it's free, but I might just take it apart to have a look and see what we can do. But I can get hold of a clutch plate. Yeah, I think there's 5 or 6 clutch plates in there on that one, so I can get them off of eBay. So that's not a major problem, but at least it means we can crack on with it now, what I'm really looking forward to. It's really annoyed me that we got started building it and then it stopped. But yeah, also we can just get on with it now. The good thing about the time is it means I've found bits and pieces to go on it. What has been brilliant. It's given me I've had time to think, time to check bits out, and I've got everything, more or less everything I want now. I've got the axle, I've got everything I want. Well, so maybe a clutch I need. That's here, yeah, that's not that bad actually, not that badly priced. So that's not a problem. It might just take a little while to get here because I'll say the post is slow at the moment. Yeah, so that's quite good. Yeah, so that's the Hater news. What I think is fantastic. Also, because I say Coast sort of basically given to me, I will say check his channel out, KSK Garden Maintenance. I don't think he's got any videos on there at the moment, but as soon as we get out of this bloody lockdown, we will be doing some gardening videos. I'll be filming them for him and stuff. Plus I don't know if he can do some bits on his phone, but we're getting his channel up and running as soon as all this crap stops, you know. Okay, right, this bit is going to be about the billy goat and the eBay shop, and then I'm going to talk a bit about after that about what's going on. Okay, so the Billy Goat, I'm going to have, the plan is at the moment, I'm going to have the axle off it, the gearbox off it, and the engine off of it. The engine's going to depend if I can get the fan off of it. Okay, I deal with a lot of pooper scoopers for clean up horse shite, and they're basically the same principle. And normally they use the Honda engine as well. A lot of them use the Honda engine, and when they put them direct onto the shaft, I'm taking that one here, so I haven't actually had a look, to be honest with you. Sometimes you just can't get them off. We had one that took nearly a month to get it off. We're taking it to different places and putting on different pullers and heating it up, cooling it down. You know, we've done it, and in the end, it had to be welded on the machine. It had a broken fin, and it was made out of, the fins were made out of quarter plate, half inch. It was a big fan, and we had a right job with that bloody thing. So if I can get the fan off, it's a good engine. It's ideal for go-karts, to be honest with you. But I have got a couple of projects that could go on, can go on, and then who knows? Why not have a bit of fun with it? But what's left over from that Billy Goat, we'll be putting on eBay when the shop opens again, when the world calms down. It's also, I haven't got it here, it's that case. It's a double length hose that's twice the length of the normal hose for one of them, and you can put it in the ditches and right at the bottom of the ditches and hoover all the leaves and crap out. And as far as I know, the bag is good, and that's all over Keith's somewhere. I have no idea. But as far as I know, that's all good, and obviously we'll be putting that on eBay. Talking about eBay, the eBay shop will be opening as soon as everything calms down and we can get some decent post again. At the moment, the post office down the road is not taking eBay stuff, and before you say it, yes, they will know it's eBay because they know it's us. One of the things I want to point out about this is, before this bloody lockdown thing, we noticed that we had a few comments about people saying about how long things were taking to get to, get delivered. And yes, sometimes I mark it off dispatch a bit slow because I have 3 days. I've set my thing so I have 3 days to do it, but it's normally sent the same day or the next morning. And yeah, so it's normally sent the first thing the next morning. But we've had things, people saying 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days. And we believe the post office has been holding up down here, has been holding back our parcels. We've been told by a couple of people who do eBay that they've had this experience. Not everyone, because if your face fits, you're okay. It's one of these clicky little villages I live in, you know. So and we've witnessed a few of this as well. We've seen a bit of this. A while back we went in there and there were some parcels waiting to go, and we went in the next day and the same parcels were there. So I have witnessed it. I don't go in there very often because, like I say, they really don't like me. I'm as nice as hell. You couldn't believe how nice and polite I am when I go down there. I'm quite nice because it winds them up. They just don't like, they've got real hateful blokes, basically. So anyway, that's why Heidi goes in there, not me. Plus she likes all that sort of shit, I don't. So yeah, so like I say, we've had a few delays on post. So in the future, when obviously at the moment when we start, the world will still be a little bit mad, and it will still be going, take a week or something for first class to be delivered. Obviously not then, but when it starts getting real normal, if you order stuff from me, please let me know that you've got a problem with the time. It's the time factor. So obviously I know if you're waiting for parts, there's nothing worse than waiting weeks for a bloody parcel to turn up with, I don't know, a diaphragm in it or a spark plug, or something simple but you think, oh, just get one and bloody fit it. Because I do appreciate the help, the support I get from YouTube subscribers and stuff who go to my eBay shop because it's what pays for me bits in here, you know, my parts and that. So it's quite important to me, and plus it's my bloody name on my shop, so you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to ramble on about it because that's bloody boring. Yeah, so we'll have a little. Should we have a little chat about what's going on? Have a normal just chat about bullshit, you know? Yeah, right. Well, I don't know how you lot are getting on because I've done some really silly things, you know, in this lockdown. I bought a push bike thing for my grandson, and they sent it and the bloody bolt was missing. What holds the frame onto the forks, and I got a bolt here. In fact, it's quite good because they refunded the whole amount for the bike because he said, oh, I can't find a bolt, blah 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 blah. And it's a bolt like this. It's about 7 inches long, I suppose. So anyway, I found a nut and bolt, and but it was too big, so I had to drill through the frame, this plastic frame, and the forks and whatever. So I put it all together and took it outside. Pardon me. You might have seen this if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I don't know if I put it on Facebook or not, I don't know. If you want to follow me on that stuff, it's at Motorsport UK. Motorsport, not Motorsport, Motorsport UK. But anyway, I put it on Twitter and that. But what I did, built it up, tightened it all up, and I screwed the plastic in, the bolt into the plastic to make sure everything was tight, and then got the nut on it because I was thinking I don't want it snapping in half. Put it outside, put it down. I was looking at it, that looks a bit weird. Thought the seat was wider than that, and I said, "Come on, Kai, come and jump on your bike." And Heidi just stood there pissing herself laughing, and I thought, what's so funny? And I put it upside down, so the actual back wheel was like 6 inches off the ground and the seat was on the ground. Didn't even notice. I've done some, I don't know about you, but I've done some bloody daft thing. I spoke to Heidi and she just told me it's Friday. Because I thought we've got a little bit of bacon meat thing, whatever it is in there, I don't know what the hell it is in there, and I thought we're going to have that because it's Sunday. But I've lost nearly a week, or I don't know, I've lost a week or what I've done. No idea what day it is. That's no problem. I've just found out it's Friday, obviously, so I do know. But I haven't got a clue what's going on. Honestly, I haven't got a bloody clue what's going on. Yeah. It's like now, I've no idea. I mean, it's getting dark, so it must be heading towards 9 o'clock. It's a nice sunset out there. They did say there's going to be a nice sunset out there. So maybe I'll get to film it in a second. Don't know. Can't really see, but yeah, they did say 8:45, 8:44 there was going to be a nice sun. So it's getting about 9 o'clock. Yeah, so I don't know how you lot have been coping. Like I say, if you've live in a flat, oh my god, you must be going crazy. Absolutely crazy. I've been lucky because I've been out in the garden and I've got this place, but I mean, to me it's not much difference because I spend a lot of time at home, but the main difference for me is having Heidi home. Well, don't get me wrong, I love it, but God, it just pissed me off. God, spending too much time together. God, the amount of arguments we've had over absolutely nothing. It's been, but then again, because you're going like crazy, you laugh over the stupidest things, you know. Yeah, but I mean, anybody living on their own in a flat, I really feel sorry for you. You just got to hold in there. I feel like I'm quite happy, but I have been suffering the old brain fart, as you know. I may do a video on that. I know a lot of you do suffer with brain farts. So it's hard to concentrate, it's hard to do lots of things. And at the beginning of all this crap, I was stressed, really stressed. With pains everywhere, I ached all over, because it's just stress. It's just your brain going, you know. You know how it is. But yeah, well, like I say, if you do suffer with anything like that, don't be frightened. Put a comment down, for fuck's sake. If you suffer with depression like I do, and you've got no one to talk to, put a comment down. I don't always answer back, but you know what I mean. I do read everything. Yeah, just hang in there because it will get better. It will get better. And I know people are struggling with money and crap, but fuck it, does it matter? Just enjoy yourself. Make the most of it. So much crap on the telly, well, that's all there is on the telly. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on with it because we've all been there. We all know what's bloody going on. Yeah, so it's all good, isn't it? So look, I'm going to go because I don't want to ramble on and waste your time. If you like this video, my videos, whatever, subscribe. Thumbs up is really, really good. I'd like a good thumbs up. That really keeps me happy. And whatever, share the videos. If you find a video while I'm doing something you like, share it. Don't forget to check my social media out because I'm trying to bring that up. I do it every now and again. At Motorsport UK, Instagram, Twitter. I have got a Facebook thing. By the way, I don't, like I said before, I won't take personal things on my Facebook, so don't bother asking because I'll just blank you and then I'll blank you from everything else you get involved in. Okay? Or blank you, block you, I should say. See how it gets to you? See? Right, so like I say, subscribe, ring the bell, blah blah blah, all the bullshit. And I shall see you next time. Take it easy.